On June 26, 1977, Elvis Presley walked onto a stage in Indianapolis. He was broken. He was exhausted. Within weeks, he would be gone. The crowd thought they were watching a regular show, but Elvis knew. He sat at the piano, looked into the crowd, and delivered a performance that felt like a final goodbye. The Heavy Crown. In the summer of 1970, Elvis Presley was a god in Las Vegas. He was untouchable. But by 1977, the heavy crown of the king of rock and roll was actively crushing him. Years of brutal touring schedules, dependency on prescription medication, and the suffocating isolation of fame had taken a catastrophic toll on his body and mind. Yet, Elvis refused to stop. His doctors begged him to cancel the tour. His inner circle was terrified. But Elvis felt an intense, almost spiritual obligation to his fans. He often said that the only place he felt truly alive, the only place he felt safe from the demons in his own head, was on that stage. The Heavy Crown. In the summer of 1970, Elvis Presley was a god in Las Vegas. He was untouchable. But by 1977, the heavy crown of the king of rock and roll was actively crushing him. Years of brutal touring schedules, dependency on prescription medication, and the suffocating isolation of fame had taken a catastrophic toll on his body and mind. Yet, Elvis refused to stop. His doctors begged him to cancel the tour. His inner circle was terrified. But Elvis felt an intense, almost spiritual obligation to his fans. He often said that the only place he felt truly alive, the only place he felt safe from the demons in his own head, was on that stage. When he arrived at the Market Square Arena in Indianapolis on June 26th, the atmosphere backstage was heavy with dread. Elvis was severely overweight. He was suffering from glaucoma, an enlarged heart, and immense physical pain. To the naked eye, walking down that concrete hallway, he looked like a shadow of his former self. But the moment the lights dimmed and the iconic opening theme of Also Sprach Zarathustra began to play, something miraculous happened. The pain seemed to vanish. The entertainer took over. For 80 minutes, Elvis pushed through the agony. He smiled, he connected with the audience, and he sang his heart out. If you believe in keeping the true, unfiltered stories of music legends alive, please hit that subscribe button right now. Your support helps us dig deeper into the history that shaped our world. The real emotional climax of the night came near the end of the show. Elvis walked over to the piano. This was unusual. He rarely played the piano on stage anymore, usually leaving it to his band. A heavy silence fell over the 18,000 people in the arena. He sat down, a single spotlight illuminating his face, and he launched into Unchained Melody. As his fingers hit the keys, his voice didn't sound like a sick man. It sounded raw, powerful, and deeply wounded. He poured every ounce of his remaining life force, his regrets, his heartbreak, and his love into that microphone. Watching the footage today, it is overwhelmingly clear that Elvis wasn't just singing a song. He was confessing. He was baring his soul to the world for the very last time. Less than 2 months after that final note faded into the rafters in Indianapolis, Elvis Presley was found dead at Graceland. He was only 42 years old. He left behind a musical empire, a fiercely loyal fan base, and a deeply tragic legacy. People often focus on the tragedy of his final years. They look at the physical decline and see a punchline. But that final performance in Indianapolis proves something completely different. It proves that even at his absolute lowest point, consumed by illness and exhaustion, Elvis gave everything he had to the people who loved him. He remained, until his dying breath, the king.